Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Greg McCloskey from ForexLive.com. This is a Forex Quick Look. I'm going to take a look at the U.S. stock market. We're having the Dow Industrial Average trade negatively for the first time in 14 trading days. What does that do to the charts? What does that do looking forward? Let's take a look. Well, this is the hourly chart, and this is the actual move that took the Dow up for the 14 consecutive days. This whole thing started around on July 10th, and then continued until today, the 27th, and from the low to the high on that day, the market gained 5.75%, and we're seeing the last couple hours move to the downside. Yeah, was it the Bank of Japan news, perhaps another central bank tightening policy or potentially tightening policy, and that has the market concerned after the ECB raised rates, the Federal Reserve raised rates, and now the Bank of Japan for the first time. We'll see. So anyway, the price of the Dow Industrial Average has just moved down to test this low from yesterday's trade. That low came in at the 35306. The low price today just came in at 35306 as well. So we equal that low, and we are finding a little bit of a short-term bounce off that level. If we were to take a look at the Fibonacci retracement of this move from the low to the high, 38.2 is well down here at 34904.70, and as you can see, that is the 100 bar moving average here is starting to move up to that moving or that retracement level. But there's a lot of room between the 38.2 and the current price. Nevertheless, if we start to break below the 35306 level, we could see further downside potential here. It's only about what is that? 337 plus another 400 pips, 400 points to the downside. So, we're not talking about a lot here. And certainly, if the price is going to correct, that area is certainly in play and one of the levels, next target levels on the downside. So watch this level. If we break below that level, should see a further downside potential with the 38.2% retracement, the next target, along with the rising 100-hour moving average. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ stock index. And if we look at that, this is the same period from the July 10th low right here, but the high price wasn't reached today. In fact, the high price was reached on July 19th, took the price up 6.34% from that July 10th low to this high. But since then, as you can see, we've seen the market trade lower. We extended down toward the 100-hour moving average here, and here we had a rebound in trading here today. But as you can see, we're retracing all those gains and trading negative now on the day for the NASDAQ index. We also moved briefly below the 100-hour moving average. That's the first time since the start of this move to the upside. Staying above that level is somewhat positive from a technical perspective, but we still have a few hours of trading left to go, and if we break below that level, that would tilt the bias even more to the downside. We did reach the 38.2% retracement of the move up from the July 10th low already, and we are currently trading below that level on the current hourly bar. As a matter of fact, the high price has stalled right against that 14,115 level and rotated to the downside. So we are seeing resistance against that level. Pay attention to that, but pay more attention to the 100-hour moving average. If we move below that level, it opens the door for further downside in the NASDAQ index. Finally, let's take a look at the S&P index, again, over the same time period. And if I were to put the low here, the high was reached in trading here today. That took the price up nearly 5% from our July 10th low to the high price here. And over the last 5 or so hours, actually from the first hour of trading, the price has been moving to the downside. We have room to go to the 38.2% retracement. That level comes in at 4524.12. We also have room until we get to the 100-hour moving average. That's this blue line right here. That level comes in at 4517.58. It is within about eight points of the 38.2% retracement. So you can sort of anticipate that perhaps the price, the 38.2 and the 100-hour moving average will converge near that near this level around the 4524 level if the selling continues in the S&P index. And so be aware of that key support level on the downside and a key test for the short-term barometer in the U.S. stock for the broader S&P index. So there you're having a look at the major stock indices. My name is Greg Michaelowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.